Standard 7 Mathematics Chapter 1 Integers. Hello dear students, my name is Sunil Kumar Jadhav. Here in this video we are going to learn chapter number 1 Integers from Standard 9 Mathematics. So understand this integers in detail, see this video up till end. Let us begin with introduction part. First of all, the question arises in our mind, that is, what is integers? Integers are the numbers. What kind of number they are? For that, let us recall what we have learned in the previous standard. In previous standard, you have already learned about a different number set, means a different type of numbers. First, that is natural numbers. What is natural number? Natural numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up to infinite, means all the positive numbers are considered under natural numbers. Then afterwards you have learned about whole numbers. What do you mean by whole numbers? Whole numbers also include all the natural numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 up to infinite, as well as more than that one more number is added in a whole number, that is 0. So it is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to infinite. This is what the difference between natural number and whole number, that natural number consists numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up to infinite, while in whole number all these numbers are included, but in addition to that 0 is also included in the whole numbers. So whole numbers are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 up to infinite. Now what do you mean by integers? Integers also include all the number, that is natural numbers, whole numbers, as well as all the negative integers. Let us see what does include in the integers. Integers, it include natural number, that is 1, 2, 3, 4 up to infinite. Similar way it added whole numbers 0 also. But in this integers, rather than this 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 of all the positive integers, negative integers are also been included, that is -1, -2, -3 up to infinite at this side. It means integers include all the positive numbers, we can say all the positive numbers, it includes 0, as well as it includes all the negative numbers. It means integers are 1, 2, 3 up to infinite, that is all the positive integers, -1, -2, -3, -4 up to infinite, all the negative integers, as well as 0. So this is what integers are. Integers are considered to be positive integers, negative integers, as well as 0. This is what integer is, and integer is a very important part to understand any mathematical concept. In future you will learn about real number also. At that time you have to understand this integers. If you are understanding integers, then only in future you will understand about real number. Now let us go ahead, try this. This is given in your NCERT textbook, that is 1. Try this. A number line representing integers is given below. Here the number line is given. You have already learned about the number line in the previous standard. We are going to just recall or revise the thing. You can see on this number line integers are being kept, that is in an alphabet. It is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R. All these alphabets are kept on the number line. Now what is the question? -3 and -2 marked by E and F respectively. What do you mean by respectively? This -3 is associated with point E and -2 is associated with alphabet F. So we'll put it here, -3 marked by E. So here it is E. This is, I can say, -2, that is E. Sorry, -3, that is E, because it is given that -3 is associated with this number or alphabet E and -2 is associated with F. So this E point is -2. 3, and this F point is minus 2. This one, it is minus 2. So you can see as it is given, minus 3 and minus 2 are marked by E and F respectively. Which integers are marked by B, D, H, J, M and O? Now, as you have already learned, or what we have seen in the integers means all the negative numbers begins from minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 up to infinite, 0, and all the positive integer begins from 1, 2, 3 up to infinite. So accordingly we'll keep all the numbers on the number line. So let us see on this number line what numbers we can put it. You can see here E indicates minus 3, F indicates minus 2, then G must be having the integer that is minus 1, H it would be 0, I 1, J 2, K 3, L 4, M 5, N 6, O 7, P 8, Q 9 and R 10. Similar way, if we'll go at the left hand side, as you can see, when we are going at the right hand side on the number line, the numbers are increasing by 1 unit. 0, after that 1 unit, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Similar way, if we are moving at the left hand side to the 0, it begins with minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, D will be minus 4, C will be minus 5, B will be minus 6 and A will be minus 7. So we put all the numbers to the alphabet as it is mentioned in the question, that minus 3 and minus 2 marked by E and F respectively. It means minus 3 is associated with E and minus 2 is associated with F. We have put all the values for all the alphabet, that is A minus 7, B minus 6, 5, that is C minus 5, D minus 4, E minus 3, F minus 2, G minus 1, H 0, I 1, J 2, K 3, L 4, M 5, N 6, O 7, P 8, Q 9 and R 10. Now what is asked? Which integers are marked by B? Let us see. You can see what is B. It is here. Which alphabet or which number is associated with this alphabet B? You can see it is minus 6. So I'll keep it here. B is associated with minus 6. What is associated with D? See on the number line. It is minus 4. Along with D, it is associated minus 4. H. Let's see here. Which number is there? With H, it is 0. J. Let us see on J. Which number? It is 2 for J. Then they have asked about M. Let us see on the number line. Which number is that for M? It is 5. And O. Which number is associated with O? You can see that is 7. So, as they have mentioned, minus 3 is associated with E. Minus 2 is associated with F. We have to find out the different number associated with the given alphabet, that is B. You can see minus 6, D minus 4, H 0, J 2, M 5 and O 7. All these numbers are there. So this is solved. Let us see question 2 in this try this section. Arrange 7, minus 5, 4, 0 and minus 4 in ascending order and mark them on the number line to check your answer. First of all these number, that is 7, minus 5, 4, 0 and minus 4, you have to arrange in ascending order. You know what do you mean by ascending? Ascending means in increasing order. Descending means in decreasing order. So ascending order is start from lower number and goes up to the higher number. So first of all we'll write the lowest number and then we'll go for the higher one. You can see the numbers are given 7, minus 5, 4, 0, minus 4. We know that as we are moving from lower to higher, the numbers which are minus with the higher digit are considered as a small number. You can see this minus 5 is smallest numbers among all this. So I'll write it in ascending order. It is, first of all, first number will be minus 5. Then another minus number you can find out, that is minus 4. Minus 4 is greater than minus 5 because minus 5 is having smaller value than this minus 4. Then we'll see, is there any other negative number? No. Minus 5, then minus 4. Now no negative number, the other number is 0. So after that we should go for 0. Then we'll see how many positive numbers are there. There are two positive numbers, 4 and 7. Out of this 4 and 7, we know that smaller number is 4 and then it will be 7. So it is 4 and 7. So we have arranged this all 5 numbers in ascending order. It means in increasing order. So first smaller number is minus 5, then minus 4, then 0, then 4 and then 7. Now another thing they told, arrange these numbers in ascending order and mark them on the number line to check your answer. Whatever we did, it is correct or not. Let us put it on the number line and let us try to find it out. We'll keep it on the number line. Let us see. That is minus 5. So I'll put it here. This number I'll consider as minus 5. Then I have put it minus 4. So I'll keep it here. It is minus 4. Then afterwards we know that the number will be increasing. That is minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0. 0 is also a number. So that I'll mark here 0. Then it will go 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is also a number which is given here. And then 5, 6 and 7. So 7 is also such number. So you can see we have arranged this 7, minus 5, 4, 0 and minus 4 in ascending order and mark them on the number line to check your answer that we checked. Minus 5 is a smallest number, then minus 4. Then in between numbers are not mentioned, that is minus 3, minus 2, minus 1. Then it comes 0, it is there. 1, 2, 3 is not mentioned, then it is 4. 5, 6 is not mentioned and then it is 7. So remember one thing always, dear students, that all the numbers that is going right side of the number line, or you don't keep it in mind that right side or left side, but all the number that is going above, or all the positive numbers that are considered as the larger number one by one, that is 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, 6, 7. But while we are going at the left hand side, or we can say on the number line, when we will say the numbers in a negative are in decreasing order, it means minus 1 is larger than minus 2, minus 2 is larger than minus 3, minus 3 is larger than minus 4 and minus 5 is smaller than minus 4. So it means we can say minus 5 is less than minus 4, is less than minus 3, is less than minus 2, is less than minus 1, and minus 1 is even less than 0, and 0 is less than 1, it is less than 2, it is less than 3, it is less than 4, is less than 5, it is less than 6, and it is less than 7. So as we are moving in the positive integer, as the numbers are increasing, that is large number. But if we are going in negative number, as the digit is increasing, it becomes a smaller and smaller number. So this is what we have to learn about the integer. Integer include all the positive integer, that is all the positive numbers. It also includes all the negative numbers, as well as it includes 0. So this is what all about the integer. This is the introduction part and this is part 1 of our video. In next video we will see more detail about the same chapter. So keep watching and share with your friends so they can also get the idea about the integers. Thank you so much.